Hello and welcome today's bleh. Hello and welcome to today's bleh. Okay, let's try that again. Hello and welcome to today's episode of Picking Stupid Shit with Dr. Cranelove. In today's episode, we're not going to get too stupid today. We took out Boom. I took out two 40-foot sections, so this is a lot more stable now. This is more like about 310, something like that. Again, there's the ballast cart hanging, and I gotta admit, I am guilty of always trying to put in too much boom, just because the longer the boom is, the cooler it looks, right? So, anyways, I took boom out. Now that is a 16,000 boom, okay? This here is a mass off of 18,000, right there. Now down here on the floor, that's 18,000 boom, and set up for a luff. I don't have the luff mats yet. I'm going to get those. And altogether, that's about 390, something like that, I probably should take some out of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just take the red. Well, no, I can't do that. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. I probably will put it in here one time to see how it looks. And what's cool about the 18,000, so it seems, anyways, that the boom and the luffing jib are both the same boom. They're the same type of, diameter, strut type of exact same boom, which is kind of cool because usually luffers have the jib on them is a smaller jib. Anyways, in my small world of experience, that's what I found. But maybe on the big cranes, like the big, 18,000s and CC 2800s, and on the LTM or whatever 1750s and that type, the jibs are the same exact boom as the main boom, because it is on the 18,000 according to the model. So anyways, the cart's on there. It doesn't have any, it's way more stable now without that long boom. Taking them two sections out made a big difference. We'll swing that around a little bit. Again, look at that crane. She's a beaut, huh? Again, these are the hoists. Let me show you guys the radio here. Now these are, I converted the actual hoist from the model, and as you can see, when they rotate, they kind of do a little boogaloo there, because again, people go through all the trouble of making this stuff and then they don't center it up. And of course, they're probably not expecting it to actually be turned into a functioning model, so that's probably why they don't really take the extra time out to center this stuff. See, it is really, it is like nowhere near being center. This one back here, there's a boom. I think it's a little better. Let's see. Maybe not. It's a little better, not much. But when they're stopped, and if you're not really focusing on them, they look pretty cool. A lot nicer than ones I made. I admit that. Although mine may function better because they're more round. But these look cooler, so I don't know. 6 of one and a half dozen of the other, and then you got your baker's dozen. So you pick. These are a lot easier to make because they're pretty much already made. I just kind of modify them to take the motors. That's top secret, of course, so I can't really let you know how I do that, but that's for me to know and for you to never figure out. Unless I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, let's swing this thing around a little bit. Yes, you can bring your crane to life too. All you got to do is lock yourself in the basement for several months and not talk to your wife. Yeah, that's a big price to pay, but in the end, I like to think it's worth it. But really nothing ever is worth it that we do, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And I'm just kidding, of course, about talking to the wife. I talk to her all the time. I will boom that up. I'll boom it up. Well, first I'm going to boom it up, and as I'm booming it up, I'm going to actually hoist it up. Get that thing really high in the air, scare some people on the ground. That hoist is really fast, ain't it? Wow. Now, could you imagine seeing one of those carts that high up in the air? Wow. That'd be wild, huh? Like, what is he doing? Why is it so high in the air? Start running. Okay, I'm going to let it down. A little swing, too. I'll swing the other way, I think. All right. Now I have to take a couple sections of the short pennant out if I want this thing to boom up like to 80 degrees or higher, 85, let's say. But I really don't need it to do that because without a load on the hook, that mass will pull it over anyway. So that's known as a haulover. Something that you really don't want to ever experience. Now because I have a load on there, well, I'm pretty much as far back as I can go on that mast. I can go a little bit more. And as far as booming it, I ain't got much more to go, as you can see. Almost there. So I'm not going to boom up anymore. However, I will swing. I'm going to have to get some kind of, well, I'll have to get that cart mounted on this here eventually. And then eventually get that 18,000 boom, which is pretty darn nice. Anyways, that's it for today's episode of Picking Stupid Shit with Dr. Cranelove. Yeah, we could have went stupider, and I haven't. Yes, the last couple of videos, pretty much that's what those were. Let's pick something up till we flip the crane over. That's not happening today. So signing off, and I think that's it. That's all, folks.